Hey, welcome to my Ko-fi page. So you're interested in buying my course? Well, let me explain a few things, and make sure if you have any questions, please reach out before you buy. As you can see, I'm just relaxing in the Wisconsinites Mobile Command Center here, and I wanted to introduce you into a project I've been working on. So this is a full-blown course I've been working on for multiple reasons that I'll get into. So this course is going to be helping you research, price, and sell license plates. Most of my examples will be Wisconsin stuff because that's just what I'm familiar with. But this guide is great for any license plate, and technically you can take the founding building blocks of this course and apply it to really anything in collectibles, because not anything unique to license plates really. Collectibles are handled pretty much the same across multiple platforms, in person, online, membership clubs, independent groups, whole 9 yards. So why am I doing this? Okay, this is something I want to invest in you guys, so you have something tangible to have, to work with, to watch, work aids, and by doing that, you're going to be investing in me. Anything from this is hopefully going to go right into the book project, right into other big projects for the museum and the channel. So yeah, kind of just a little overview of everything. It's going to be videos. Hopefully I'll be able to have a method to bookmark, separate out like the researching phase versus the pricing phase versus finding the right market for your plates and all that. So that's going to be the video portion, because a lot of people learn auto and visual. So having those in videos is going to be wonderful for a lot of people. But also, there's kinetic learners that are doers. So I'm going to have what I'm calling job aids, just because I'm in the laboratory field. That's what we call our worksheets. They're just job aids. So yeah, and basically when you invest in this course, you're investing in me, and then also it's going to give you access, because I hate even to say this, but over the years I've been doing this for free, which is not a big deal. I see your plates, I go and I research and I pull all this information and I put together this spreadsheet and get here. This is how rare this stuff is. This is the prices. This is the markets I'm finding. These are the comps. And recently, I haven't even been getting thank yous back. This guy approached me, was selling plates. I helped him, and I said, hey, if you would let me know where you're gonna sell these plates, I'd love to put a bid in or an offer. And I didn't get a reply back, and I found him on eBay. I'm like, oh gosh. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, and it hurts. To do all this effort to try to help the community and kind of get a cold shoulder. But I don't want to make this negative. I want to turn this into a positive thing. And what I'm turning into is this guide, this course, work aids, help, right at your fingertips, right? So let's focus on the positive stuff, right? So positive. So job aids and guides. So it'll be laid out in a sensible, it will make sense to multiple learning styles, multiple people, so you can do this yourself. And this is not something that you're going to use once, right? If you're a beginning person who's not selling, you want to know, you can actually reverse this and use it for buying, right? You can go, okay, I want to buy this plate. What is it selling for? Where can I find it? What are the markets? What am I looking at? And it's going to be a wonderful resource for buying and selling, really. And it's going to be yours. This is going to be something you download that you keep safe, and you can refer back to, and you're going to be like, well, what if there's updates? Well, there might be. And I'm offering this, if you buy this course, I'm going to have it logged somewhere that so-and-so bought on this date. This is version 1, right? So let's say there's a competitor to eBay that pops up. Well, I'm going to have to research how the fees are for selling, how to do comps in there. Do they have comps? Like some auction sites, once that gavel hits, it's gone unless you put a bid on it. Can't find what it sold for. And also there's a lot of hidden fees. eBay is more obvious. Those online auctions are kind of not, because you read it and there's a buyer's fee, and then there's a seller's fee, and there's tax, and there's a convenience fee for non-cash payments, stuff like that. And this is a big thing. Why go through all the fumbles I had to? You can learn from my mistakes, right? I've already made them. I've already learned from them, right? So I'm going to put this all together and go, hey, I learned this the hard way. Don't learn the hard way. So yeah, learn from my mistakes. I've been doing this for 29 years at least. So I have a lot of experience buying, selling, making mistakes, going, oh man, I just sold that plate for really, really cheap. Don't get pressured into stuff. That's mostly what's happened with me, is pressure. And don't let that happen. And I've told you about future updates, and let's say you're having issues with that. So let's say I do an updated video and you can't get it downloaded. Well, I'm going to find an alternative way to get it to you. Do I have to create a website for people who've already bought the course to re-download it again? Since this is going to go on my Ko-fi page, because it seems like the right platform to do this on. But also there's email. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have to put something on a thumb drive and either deliver it to you personally or mail it. But I'm going to hopefully always keep you guys updated somehow. Because yeah, there might be a competitor to eBay coming up. You never know. Fees change, stuff like that. Markets change, which that'll be explained in the videos and the work aids. That won't be such a big deal, but finding more comps, that's going to be a big deal if there's a new player in town. So yeah, anyway, enough of me rambling. So hopefully in the description will be the link to the course. And before you buy, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm available on Facebook, YouTube, through my website, through my email, text, stop by the museum. I'm a real person. And I want to make sure you get the support you needed. That's what it is. Because if you're doing all this and you're using this guide and you can't find something, reach out to me. I can do research that maybe you don't have access to. Because, to tell you the truth, I know a lot about private sales. I'm at a lot of meets. I'm at a lot of independent stuff. I see stuff. I record more than people probably know of screenshots on websites and stuff like that. So I kind of really know what the pulse. I have my finger on the pulse. A lot of this stuff, and there's sometimes you're not going to be able to find a comp. 99.9%, yeah. But you come across that really rare neighborhood electric vehicle plate from Wisconsin. There's one comp. Ever. It's buried. You're not going to find it. And that website doesn't let you look back at previous auctions. So, but I know. I know how much it's worth. I know survival rates. Because right now, there's one known of one city. There's 2 cities known. So I'm going to be honest, upfront, rarity, and that if I can't provide a value, I'm going to give you a range and go, this is your starting range. You might be able to go higher using these sites, but watch out for these fees, watch out for these scams, because we're seeing this on eBay, people doing returns and putting something else in the package. We're seeing it on Facebook where you're trying to buy stuff and it's just a scam. It's not a real person. So, but yeah, we're going to do a lot of research together, and we're going to enjoy it. We're going to make this a beautiful hobby, and we're going to keep it fun, right? Anyway, enough of me babbling. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you guys later. Bye.